you're the only person who will hear this part of the video, because those watching it live will probably not rewind to this moment. So congratulations to you. I'm going to set up the rest of my video. And the best part is, if that intro is cringe, only a few people will see it. Haha. It's always weird trying to fill the awkward silence before people get here, because the chances are at least 1 or 2 people will watch this later. But like for now, I'm just like, ah yes, I am entertained. Oh, someone actually did join straight. Oh, welcome to the stream. I was talking to myself. How you doing today, Oe? There we go. Just adding in the chat. Oh, wow. A bunch of people joined in at once. Hi, Jim Bob Fluid. Welcome to the stream. Man, you guys got in quick. Hey, Robot Ham. There we go. Okay. We have got this started up. No worries if you can't tell. I started a little late. I could come with an elaborate story, but the fact of the matter is I was tired, so I started a little later. But I had a restful day today, so that's good. Got a lot of building and content made last night. So, while I'm thinking of ideas, I'm going to start off with pulling apart some Lego builds. I suppose the first thing is kind of a riddle, because this is part of a set of a stop motion I'm currently making. If somehow in this collapsed state you can guess what this animation is, I'll be very impressed. But it is here, so there we go. I'm glad you like the t-shirt, Fluid. This is one of my favorites. I think it's funny. Okay. Yeah, last night I think I recorded 4 or 5 shorts last night. I actually recorded another one, but it didn't turn out very well, so I ended up actually not scheduling it, because I'm like, I think I can do this one better, so I'll make one like it again. Fluid, that's a door like an airlock. We'll see. It looks like you might be onto a little bit of something, at least with the genre. I'll catch you when you get back, Oe. So I'm actually thinking, so far during my live streams, I haven't done very many custom minifigs like what I post on Mondays usually. And I don't have any scheduled right now, and I usually like to make them about a month ahead of time. No more pieces there. So if you guys have any ideas for someone you would like me to build, that'd be fun to do. So if you have any ideas, try to keep it to people that are like fairly wholesome. So someone you think could be on this channel is a good way to put it. I'll give you Fluid with your guess rating: the plane and a spaceship. Spaceship is the closer of the 2 guesses. I'm not going to give away everything because I don't want the video to be a partial surprise, but spaceship is on the right track. Jim Bob, you want me to build, what do you look like, Jim Bob? I need, like, as in, like, build your profile picture? Let's see. Oh, you straight up are a Lego minifigure. I don't think I have those pieces, but like that would be a good idea for a series one day to like build different viewers. Where did my chat go? Oh, there it is. I was like build your profile pic. We'll see. I'd like to do it as a separate video one day, but I do like that idea, so hold on to that idea. Fluid, is it the Mando ship? Ooh. I feel like if I answer too many more questions, you might figure it out. So I'm gonna have to. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but Star Wars is the right genre, so I think that'd be as far as I can get with that one. Because I'd like to keep the video at least mostly a surprise. But I did invite you to try and guess it, so as always, Fluid, you kind of read my mind and it's scary. Okay. Excuse me. There we go. Fluid for the Mando stop motion. This is actually a different one, but you're on the right path. I'm working on several at the moment. But that was a good guess. There we go. Geode, I just posted the stop motion and then joined this live. Awesome. What was your animation about? And congratulations on making one. They take time, so nicely done. There we go. Nope. This shelf. Okay, that's that build taken care of for now. And while it was fun to have this big build, it's taking up a lot of my pieces. We've got to pull apart the Minecraft battlefield. Don't worry, the video on it is going to go live, I think, tomorrow, actually. Okay. Fluid. Well, it's 5K. What's his name? I made a... Gio, you made a Minecraft horror YouTube short. Hi, Jim Bob. I said hi to you before, I think. Unless I missed people. I know, I can't leave this built forever, Fluid. I'm sorry. Although I really like it too, but it's... The fact of the matter is, it's taking up a lot of Lego pieces. But don't worry. I think that this might become a series, depending on how it does when it's posted. Because I liked building people's Minecraft skins into the video. So we'll see what happens. What's his name? Fluid, what's whose name? The name of, like, whose name are we trying to figure out right now? I'm a little lost. Although I do see Dew, so I shall grab a Mountain Dew. There we go. Hashtag do the do. Hashtag sponsored, not sponsored. The main guy. Isn't the main guy in my video that I'm working on? Is that what you were asking specifically? Welcome back, Owie. Here's the do. Hashtag do the do. There we go. My imaginary friends. Oh, was it? I thought it was at 10,000 subscribers I revealed his name, though. If I recall correctly. Or did I miss... That's what I remember saying, is that at 10,000 subscribers I will reveal the original name of my minifigure. Yeah, the mascot, that's at 10,000. Although at this rate, I don't know. I think it would be cool if we could hit 10,000 by the end of the year. That's my goal. I know you want to know it now, but I'm gonna... It's a secret for a little bit longer. Plus, I'm thinking that for the special, he'll, like, go on, like, a little journey or something. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, wait. You have a plan. You're going to get a job this summer and buy the excavator. What kind of job are you thinking for the summer? I need some sticky tack. I forgot I used some illegal Lego building in this build. I used sticky tack to suspend a piece in the air, and then I don't even think you can see it from the video. But that doesn't matter. I'm going to lower the camera. I'm going to move it back just a little bit and then lower it so you can see the build a little bit more. There we go. Let's see. Geode, it's a secret for another year. I don't know. We might get to 10,000 subscribers quickly. YouTube growth tends to be exponential. So I feel like having the goal to reach 10,000 by the end of the year, while it's ambitious, I don't think it's too crazy. I think that it's still doable. Definitely not easy, but it's doable. And Robot Ham, I saw we hit 5,000 subs the other day. They're super exciting. It is very exciting. I'm working on a special for 5,000 subs. I've been trying to put in everyone's ideas for what they'd like to see in the special. Obviously, I can't do every single one, but I think I can do a good chunk of the ideas. Definitely going to be doing a Q&A in the video, so I'm excited about that. Got some fun questions. we go. That'll go in there. Let's see. Jim Bob, gotta go, man. I'll see you later. See you next time, Jim Bob. Have a good one. Oh, you're thinking about doing construction. That is a well-paying job. Welcome to the stream, Blue Jaguar. Nice to have you here. Okay. Trying to think of where to even South Point. I think I'm going to pull apart this tree first. And then we'll move on step by step. There we go. And then after this, we'll definitely get to building something. I don't want to just be pulling apart Lego the whole stream. Gotta show some cool stuff while we're here. Okay, got some green transparent pieces on the tree. Let's see. Fluid, you built more jets. Nice. That's awesome. Jude, 5,000 minifigures is what I'm hoping, lol. 5,000 minifigures would be cool, but I think I don't even know if I have 1,000 minifigures. That would be really cool, though. I suppose it would be fun one day to count how many minifigures I own. Because I've got them organized in a way that it's definitely doable. It would take most of a day to count them, probably. But it's definitely doable. Christine, welcome to the stream, Christine. Your name looks really familiar. Do I know you? I can't remember. No, I feel like I don't. I think I knew someone in college with a similar name. I can't remember. Let's see. Gio, you would count all them. Wait. Let's see. I'd count all the minifigures in the room. Oh, yeah, I will post some videos on the RC 1/8 scale. Nice. Robot Ham, if I could receive 100 of any minifig, what would I want? Ooh, is that like a question for a Q&A, or is that like a question you want to answer for now? Though that is a good question to the point I'm kind of considering. That'd be a good Q&A question too. But a special, so either way. And Fluid, is your slime guy dead? Not yet. He's in a pile with a bunch of other Minecraft minifigs at the moment. But he is not currently dead. Let's see. Robert now or never, just curious. I might just do both because not everyone's going to be here on the live stream, obviously. I would probably... Okay, so in Lego Lord of the Rings, I only ever bought like 4 orcs, maybe 5. And they're like $10 each now, which isn't super expensive. But if you want a video where there's a bunch of orcs attacking, it gets expensive really quickly. So if I had 100 orcs, I'd never have to worry about it again. So probably 100 Uruk-hai Lego orcs is what I would want. That's what I'd go with. I'd be able to make any Lord of the Rings video I want if I got 100 orcs. I think that is my answer for that one. Okay. And I'll catch you when you get back, Owie. Okay. Got a lot of green bricks in this build. It actually kind of changed. I was considering like doing a stop motion stream tonight, but the thing I need to animate requires a lot of green bricks, and this build has a bunch of my green bricks, so I'm gonna have to pull this apart first. There we go. Okay, Robenham, awesome choice. The Battle of Helm's Deep would be an epic video. I've seen people do Battle of the Helm's Deep as a Lego stop motion, and I just get jealous. I'm like, I don't even have any Uruk. I think my orcs are like Maria orcs, if I remember correctly. I think I've got them in here. Next Lego. Let's see. Yeah, I've got a couple Mines of Maria orcs, so they're kind of the more like goblin-looking ones. And then I've got a couple generic-looking orcs. So yeah, about 4 of them altogether. Oh, where did he go? Oh yeah, and then like these guys too. But it'd be nice to have an army of them. Fluid, just watched Aliens, had to sacrifice the Batwing for the jets that you were making. Ooh, yeah, sometimes you have to sacrifice your sets for these custom builds, and I made this really solid. There we go. Okay. Where did I put my brick separator? Usually have one within arm's reach, and I couldn't find... There it is. Welcome to the stream, TX2. How you doing today? Do I have Steve in my Lego collection? I have many Steves. Like, 6 of them. Because for a while, even now, he's in like every other Lego Minecraft set. There's so many Steves. Fluid almost shed a tear pulling apart the Batwing. Yeah. I remember when I first pulled apart most of my sets to put into my wall. I didn't like shed a tear, but part of me was like, man, I spent so long building these. But I don't regret it. Because it's made it that I can do my custom builds and all this stuff so much faster. So, it was the right choice to make for me, but it definitely was, it took a lot of work. There we go. Okay. Fluid, Shaun the sheep. Oh man, not this again. People were you were so sad when I pulled apart Shaun the sheep. I mean, in hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have pulled them apart like live on stream. Wait, I've got 2 brick separators here. Did I look for a brick separator when I had one on the table? I think I did. Yeah, I was looking for a brick separator when I already had one on the table. Oh well. Guess I'm going blind. Man, I made that build way stronger than it needed to be. Nothing heavy was on top of the beacon, and it's like the most solid thing I've ever built. Okay. Is this build a spoiler to the next stop motion? Not this one, but the one that I started off with, kind of, except for the shot that I was pulling apart. Is a very what's a way to put it? The shot was only from like, it's a medium shot, so it was like from the waist up. Just like that build didn't have a floor, it didn't have a very tall wall. It was just really close to the minifig's face. So even if I showed you the build when it wasn't pulled apart, you wouldn't be able to guess what it is. The only thing that would give it away if I showed you what minifig was in it. But I was actually borrowing the minifig from Bricks and Minifigs. Since I make videos for them and since we're good friends, they let me borrow a lot of the Lego minifigs whenever I need to make a video. Like when I did the Kraken video last year. I don't own the pirate ship. I don't have one. At least not that kind of pirate ship. And I was like, and they already commissioned me to do a video with it. But then I was like, hey, can I hold on to it for a little bit and make a video? And they were like, yes. And then I did. So, for the Star Wars Secret Project, I borrowed a minifig, but only for one shot. I literally had everything except a minifig that was in one shot. Do I have Alex from Minecraft? I have like 3 Alexes. I have many Alexes and Steves. Mr. Gold. Let's see. Fluid just looked, you most definitely did not see it. Gotcha. Mr. Gold. I do not have Mr. Gold. I wish... Oh, I did do a short where I joked that I found him. Technically, I found him because someone handed him to me to let me hold it. But it's not mine. It belongs to Bricks and Minifigs. I think they have 2 of them now. In my head, I kind of jokingly thinking the other day that if the channel ever gets to the point where we hit 1,000,000 subs, I'll buy a Mr. Gold. That's not a promise, but I do think that would be cool. But yeah, I think it's pretty much the only way I'm getting a Mr. Gold, because they're pricey. There we go. Almost got the beacon pulled apart. Then we'll pull apart the nether portal section, and then we'll do the island in the middle last. I'm going to be taking a short vacation this week, but I'm trying to get ahead on my content. That way that hopefully there shouldn't be any gaps in my shorts while I'm on vacation. I'm heading down to Florida to see my fiance's graduation and also my younger brother's graduation. So I get to see both of them because they're at the same college. My fiance is finishing her master's, so I'm very excited, very proud of her. But I'm also just excited for her to be done with college because it takes up a lot of time. So very excited. Also, I don't get to see her very often, so I'm glad to see her this weekend. Let's see, Fluid, W. Oh, TX2, do I have Darth Vader? Yes, I have. Actually, as of now, I have more Darth Vaders. Because I just bought the light side Vader from Rebuild the Galaxy. There was a May 4th sale and deal at my Bricks and Minifigs. So I bought light side Vader. I've been waiting for a while. And I got him on a good discount, so it was nice. They had like a wheel spin if you came to Bricks and Minifigs dressed in a Star Wars costume. So I dressed up. I was not dressed up as Darth Vader. I was dressed up as like just a generic Sith. I took some friends out, some family friends, and they insisted that I be a Sith. So I was a Sith that day. Guess what, TX2? Guess what? I don't know, but you did something cool with Lego. My screen's falling asleep. There we go. Jude, gonna start a minifigure collection. It's a lot of fun. It's honestly one of my favorite things to collect in Lego is the minifigs. Especially if you're the kind of person you go for minifigs that you think look cool, not just the ones that are valuable. It's a lot of fun because like there are some minifigs that I was like, I'm gonna collect all of them, and they were each like $5, and it was really easy. Whereas I've got some friends like I'm gonna collect all of like what was a really expensive one. I think they did all of. I have a few friends that have bought some like all the Knights of Ren, or like all the Lord of the Rings minifigs, and I'm just like that adds up quickly. Whereas the all of the ones I do, like the other day I think I finished my Rock Monster collection, and I only needed to spend like $6 because I was only missing one, so it was nice. Let's see. That's the nether portal, not frame, the actual portal itself. Whatever a portal is called. I think it's just a portal. The opening of the portal. Let's see, TX2, on May 2nd at school, there's a book fair, and you got the Steve Lego minifigure. Nice. Geode, only collect minifigures for stop motion videos only. I normally don't see it as a collection. Gotcha. Yeah, it's kind of funny. There are some things that I buy for minifig-wise that it's like, these will be useful for a video. And then there are others that I'm like, I hypothetically could use this in a video, but it's just kind of cool and I wanted it. So, but yeah, I try to... Generally, though, if I'm making if something's for a video, then I'm willing to spend more money on it. So, like, my... a bunch of the minifigs for my Christmas movie, I bought, like, hundreds of minifig pots. I spent hundreds of dollars so I could keep making Bible Times era minifigs. Which I plan to keep doing, just I've got a lot of stuff going on right now, but there are projects in the works. There are a lot of projects in the works. Oh, and I think some of you would be excited, those of you who have been following the channel for a bit, and you might have heard me talking about this earlier. I had another meeting about merchandise today for some channel merch, so it is going well. I've got multiple artists now involved in the project, so I am very excited. So we were going over some like style choices today, positioning, what we want the merch to look like. I'm very excited. So it's going to be in waves because I'm getting more than one artist, and given that each of them have projects of different complexity, some of them don't do art full time, so they have to do their normal day jobs as well. The merchandise will probably be released in waves. Now, what I'm not gonna do, I'm not doing limited edition releases. So if you're the kind of person that's like, hey, the t-shirt that just came out, it's cool, but not necessarily my thing, but you want to make sure you get something, you don't have to think, oh man, will I like the next merch or should I buy this one now? I'm not going to do a limited release. Everything I put on there is going to be on there for the foreseeable future. And if I were to change the listing and take something down, I would give you plenty of heads up. So this is not going to be a limited release. This is going to be something I plan to keep on my merch website for a while. My plan at the moment is to keep using the one that I've been using, which I haven't actually plugged in a while, so we'll see what happens. Let's see. TX2, dude, I'm literally playing with my Legos right now. Awesome. Fluid. May the 4th be with you. Nah, may the Lord be with you. Amen. Plushes. Is there going to be a plush? As of now, no. Is that something I'd like to do? That would be cool. But kind of the limit on that. So, with doing merchandising, so Lego owns the trademark to the Lego minifigure. So I can't use Lego minifigures in my merch design. Technically, I could do like approximations of them. But I wouldn't want to do that without contacting Lego, which I'll do in the future. But for these current projects, you'll see how it works, but it's going to be inspired by different videos and things that we've done on this channel. So, I'm very excited for you all to see it. But because of that, making a plush is a little tricky. Because if I was going to make a plush, I'd want it to look a little bit Lego-fied. So, at the moment, no plushies, but we'll see what happens. Maybe one day I'll be able to do that. Maybe one day I can be a marketable plush. Let's see. Next stream, please do a Lego Fortnite Skybase. See, I've never really done a Fortnite video. I even scripted one where I was going to like review the Fortnite sets, and life just kind of got busy and never got to it. I still could do it. I really need to start reviewing Lego sets. Or at least like the announcements of Lego sets. I'm not going to go and buy every Lego set so I can review it, because I need to like make money and live. I really need to review things, because what I've been trying to do, you'll notice that when the channel first started, it was exclusively stop motion. And then we started doing the occasional custom minifig. Then I started adding like custom builds. Now we do skits. I do skits occasionally, like little meme videos. So I'm trying to branch out so that essentially I know how to do almost every form of Lego content is the goal. I think would be cool. Carmen, good day. Hello, welcome to the stream. It's been a great day. I've been kind of lazy today, but it was nice because the past few days were pretty busy. So I think it was okay for me to have one lazy day. But now it's time for back to work. Because after this, I'm going to be... See, after the stream, I'll be finishing up my notes. I'm teaching at my church school tomorrow. I'm doing the chapel message. So I'm going to finish all my notes for that after this. Get everything finalized. I have some research I wanted to figure out, especially before I speak. So I'm excited. It'll be a good time. Fluid, I think my ideal merch place would be a polo with a subtle emblem all over it. Okay, gotcha. I don't know if the website I use is... It's the... Oh, man, I can't even think of the name of it right now. It's the Red Bubble, I think, or something like that. But yeah, there's going to be more than one style of merch. And I'll be taking people's info, like, on, like, which ones they like, which ones are their favorites. So far, we've got 2 different designs in development. Minus the, in addition to, I'm going to be doing one that's just got the logo on it for the channel. If you want just the logo instead of, like, a crazy design on it. The first one is in the concept art stage. The second one, that just had the meeting for that one today, was that one. So we're starting on that one. And then I'm probably going to approach at least one more artist. Because I want to be able to do a couple different... I want to do at least 3 different custom designs besides the Lego. So there's going to be at least 4 different styles of merch in the upcoming months is my goal. Okay, where did... I am missing... Oh, wow. I accidentally put my shelving back together wrong. I'm gonna fix that real quick. I'm not really sure how I did that one. That's weird. Let's see. What would be the... excuse me. What would be the average price of the merch? So, I'm going to try to pick nicer materials than I did my first go-round. Like, I have merch shirts with my logo on them. And they're not bad, but they're not, like, super comfortable, like, not super nice. So I'm going to experiment with doing a nicer material. So, my guess is the shirts might go in the, like, $25 to $30 range. It depends on how much it costs to make it. But I'd rather do nicer material than just making it dirt cheap. I want it to be clothing that's actually comfortable. And it's not the first ones were bad. They're just obviously the cheaper variety is the one that I ordered. So I'm gonna experiment with it though. I want to at least order some of the merch for myself before I market it is the goal. Because when I market it, I want to be wearing it. So, yeah. But I won't, the pricing isn't official yet. I'm going to make it a little, it's going to be a little more pricey just because it'll be the nicer material, but I'm not trying to be like, here's my t-shirt, $50. That's craziness. I'm not going to do that. That'd be too much. Okay, we're almost done with the green, and then we'll be moving on to the sand-colored pieces. And this is why we have brick separators, because it's pulling apart the ground beneath it, which is okay, except I'm trying to keep this organized. Let's see. Also, I know I've been talking... Oh, no, yeah. Comment as much as you want, Fluid. You don't need to apologize at all. You would love keychains. I'll check if they have keychains, stickers. There will definitely be stickers. I think doing stickers will be awesome. So there will definitely be stickers of some variety in the merch. Absolutely. Okay, apparently I retouched my organization, and I can't remember how I had that organized. So I'm going to combine a few things there for a minute. But yeah, no, there will definitely be stickers in the merch is my goal. That is something I definitely want on there. There we go. Then after I've pulled apart this build, we'll get to building. I have a few other things that I've built, but I haven't filmed them yet, so obviously I can't pull apart those because we don't have a video for them yet. There we go. Okay. There we go. I say there we go a lot whenever there's a gap in the conversation. Oh, also, so I've been kind of like analyzing how other people do the Lego content online. And I tend to do kind of longer introductions to my shorts, and I don't get straight to the point. So in the next few weeks, not in every single video, because I'm going to alternate them, and some of my videos I've scheduled ahead of time, I'm going to experiment with some videos that are a little bit more straight to the point. I'm not going to get to the point where it's kind of like that really oversaturated, kind of like influencer voice that's really over the top and crazy. I'm not going to do that, but I am going to experiment with a little bit with pacing for my shorts. So if you notice some things are a little different, it's not necessarily permanent. I'm just going to be experimenting a bit. As I grow the channel, I'm also trying to make it grow even more. So it's one of those things that you want to constantly be thinking of ways and experimenting to see what will improve your channel. It's kind of fun. You can already kind of see when I've done it with other videos, is when I initially did the daily builds, I changed styles for the daily builds compilation so many times. Because at first I showed the calendar, I read the entire prompt, and then just showed the build. Then I started having a little bit more of an excited voice because I went like weirdly relaxed when I first started it, and then I started editing an intro. But then my mom was like, "Hey, if people see your face, they're gonna be more likely to watch it." And I'm like, "I don't know about that." So I started introducing the video by myself, as myself. Not that I was like a faceless YouTuber, but yeah. So you'll notice as you watch the daily builds compilation that the style of video changes a lot. So I'm going to be experimenting with some upcoming videos is the plan. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Flo, when I was little, you came with a bunch of sticker designs about the rainbow called Promise Not Pride and never got around to printing them. I think I've seen a few things like that before. Hey, Unreal Edits, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. At the moment, I am pulling apart an old Lego build, and then as soon as this is done, we're going to start working on some new ones. And to be completely honest, I'm still brainstorming on what I'm going to build next, so hopefully I'll have that figured out pretty soon. Oh, so welcome to the stream, Chase. Glad to see you there. Fluid, I was just there for the turtle crab. Okay, I'm glad you like that one, because turtle crab is like one of my favorite things I've ever made. It's such a basic design to the point where almost from memory I could build it right now. It wouldn't be perfect, so I'd still pull up the picture if I wanted to build him perfectly. But it was just such an innocent little creature, and I just thought he looked so cute. And generally I don't go for cute builds. But I don't know, with the turtle crab I was just like, nah, this build's gotta be cute. He's gonna be a happy little fella. How you doing, Chase? Great to have you here, as always. Cadenator, sing. Oh, I was actually thinking the other day that people hadn't asked me to sing on stream for a while. I know I had that sore throat for a bit, but even before then, people hadn't asked in a while. And I was getting kind of thankful for it, and now my thankfulness has ended. Chase, doing good. How about you? I am doing well. I'm still got a little bit of a cough in my throat, but for the most part, I'm feeling great now. K-Native Gaming, it's because I was gone. That's fair. So yeah, that's probably the best explanation for why I hadn't been to sing in a while. Chase, feeling Mountain Dew early? Oh yeah, I'm feeling Mountain Dew. Hashtag do the do. Hashtag sponsored, not sponsored. Even though I really want to be sponsored. So someone who owns a business is watching and you want to pay someone to promote your product, please hire me, because I would like money. There we go. Okay, adding those in. Oh, also, for those who are watching right now, Phil, your dad owns a business. What kind of business does your dad own? And by kind, not like his address or anything, just like the kind of business he does. Unless your dad wants us to know what the business is exactly. Oh, he's a realtor. K-Nader, you're gonna sponsor me. So am I just gonna like promote like your like business or your gaming channel? And also, like, how much money we talking? I'd like to see what your marketing budget is before I agree to this. There we go. So one thing I've noticed lately, so while I was sick, I was coughing so much that I couldn't really do anything, so I kind of just laid down all day. And I watched a lot of Minecraft videos. I was watching Mumbo Jumbo. I'm getting caught up on Hermitcraft. Hence the reason I made Mumbo Jumbo last week. But so in the Hermitcraft season 10, he's very much into like learning how to do all these different styles of building. And I've noticed like watching him, it's made me start to think like, I feel like all these building principles could apply to Lego. Like some of it's a little different, in the sense that, like, obviously in Minecraft you can make things float and things like weight and structural integrity don't matter. But for, like, the color design and, like, detailing. So I'm wondering if, as I watch more of that series as he's building everything, if I'm gonna get, if it's gonna carry over and I'll be like, I wonder if I can try that and improve the quality of my builds. Let's see. Hey Jordan, welcome to the stream. Fluid. 3 tubes of Vegemite. Ooh, I love Vegemite. I would take a sponsorship for Vegemite. Let's see, K-Nader. I'll use my business. I'll pay you a case of Mountain Dew. Hey, I will promote your business for a case of Mountain Dew. Oh, wait, actually. Ken, are we talking like a 12 case or a 24 pack? That is an important detail, because that decides how much promotion you get. Are we talking like a 12 pack of Mountain Dew, 24 pack? Also, unless it's like bottles of Mountain Dew, because I know those packs are smaller, but there's more to each drink. Like, these are important details. Let's see. Unreal Edits, is that the Lego piece from when you did our characters fighting mobs? Yes, that's what this one is. Don't worry, I'm not pulling it apart and not posting it. I've actually scheduled it to be released tomorrow. And that video, also, I'm planning to hopefully do a sequel to it. I want to keep building people's characters. So I'm working on ways to make it so that I can see people's Minecraft skins so I can try and build them into Lego. I think it'll be a lot of fun. There we go. K-Native Gaming, we'll consider. Okay. I'll have your people talk to my people and we can settle on, like, the exchange rate of Mountain Dew and, like, how much promotion it will cover. But yeah, my people will talk to your people and we'll get it all sorted. Chase, have I ever watched Skidsy? He plays Minecraft and does build battles. Like, the Hypixel build battle, or is it, like, a build battle, like, of his own thing? Like, which kind does he do? Oh, Jordan wants me to sing, too. What song should I sing, Jordan? I see you saying sing, but I need to know what song. What song does Jordan want me to sing? Okay, we've got that put away. Oh, actually, while you're figuring out what song, Jordan, I want to show you guys something really cool. Look what I found. It's a mini kit. They had this at Bricks and Minifigs. And I was like, I'm gonna be good and not spend too much money. I spent money, guys. It was a it's not a problem. I'm happy. Look at this thing. It's so cool. But yeah, so at some point, I'm gonna clear the top of this shelf a little bit and put the mini kit up there somewhere. But yeah, for now, let's move these guys a little bit. And we'll put it, yeah, we go right there. We've got the mini kit right there in the background. Ta-da! Well, it's kind of cluttered. I'm going to be moving out in the next month or two, maybe 3. Probably 1 or 2, though. And we'll get a whole new setup anyway, and then I can figure out the mini kit. Okay. Jordan, you bought it yesterday. We saw those. Yes, you did. Okay. Fluid wants me to sing Rockabye Baby. Jordan wants me to sing Peaches. Jordan, you also put the White Darth Vader. I did. You want me to sing Peaches? Aw, man, it's gonna be embarrassing. But you're gonna keep commenting that until I sing it, aren't you? Okay, wait a minute. Oh, I need to pause the music if I'm gonna sing, because if it's me singing over that, it's gonna be even weirder. Okay. Oh, my chat got small. Okay. What is going on to my screen? I promise I'm not stalling just so I don't have to sing. I actually have screen issues going. Why did it shrink my chat? There we go. Chase, gotta go to bed, got school tomorrow. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, Jordan wants me to sing Peaches. Okay, I even have a Lego Bowser here. So here we can do, we've got Bowser. I don't have Princess Peach. So, I don't know if I can sing Peaches if Princess Peach isn't there. I don't know if it'll work. Let's see. Fluid, did I find a use for the mics? I haven't used them yet, but I'm going to test them, and then I will find out. Okay. Okay, fine, I'll sing Peaches. Let me pull up the lyrics, though, just in case I mess it up. Okay, you can stop chanting, sing. I'm gonna sing it, relax. Oh, I need the lyrics, not just a picture of Jack Black. Though that is inspirational. Okay, that's not the right one. Oh, man, this is... I haven't sung on YouTube in so long, and now I don't want to do it. I'm trying to chicken out. Oh. Oh, and Tim Brooks is in the chat. I've got to sing in front of family now. Oh, man, it's too much pressure. I like the second verse, so let's go with that one. Mario, Luigi, and a Donkey Kong too. 1,000 troops of Koopas couldn't keep me from you. Princess Peach at the end of the line. I'll make you mine. Oh, repeat. Peaches, 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 I love you. Oh, that was cringe. I'm not doing that one again. Oh, no. That was so bad. I'm gonna play new music to cover up how embarrassing that was. There you go, Jordan. That was for you. Just so we're clear, though, I had to sing that a cappella, so that makes it a little more tricky. Who am I kidding? It would have sounded bad either way. Oh, no. Fluid, it's so good, he's gonna get copyrighted. YouTube might shut it down for other reasons. Caden to Gaming, that was... See, Caden's the one who's not, like, actually lying. Like, that was something. It was something. It wasn't good. Okay. Jordan. Jordan, the name you're looking for is Louis Armstrong. You're insulting my singing now? Oh, wow. Oh, man. That was something. Oh, well. Let's go into a build and leave that alone. Actually, what I'm going to do now... no, we need to build. We need to stop pulling things apart. We need to get some actual building done. Jordan. JK, I'm sorry. That was great, kind of. Let's see. Fluid. I think Fluid's typing in Hebrew? I can't tell, though. Hey, Diego. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Okay. I know. Let's do the next Bible build. So the next Bible build... Okay, so it's the book of Proverbs. So Proverbs, it's a lot of wise, like, advice on life. So I have a few ideas. I could either try and build an actual proverb, like as its own separate build, so one of the different proverbs. Or I could build, like... So a lot of Proverbs, wisdom's characterized as this wise woman, like, teaching people. So I could build her, like, teaching, like... I could even, like, make it like she's teaching the kids, like, the different Proverbs. So there's a few ways we could do it. Oh, Fluid, the ants. That would be a good one. Fluid, me questioning why I follow this guy. Oh, man, that hurts. Nah, that was funny. I'm not singing another song. No, I'm done for songs for the day. You get one per stream. You do not get more than one. One only. Let's see. Fluid, then realizing why I follow him. Aw, thank you. The only people that I think followed me for my singing were the people that for some reason really liked my Toad Sings the 12 Days of Christmas video. But I think that falls in the category of so bad that some people thought it was good. I hope. I might do another one like that one day, but I'm not doing that on live. Also, when I did that Toad Christmas video, I lost my voice making that video. Like, my voice was destroyed for like 3 days after that. I should say, I'm not going to sing the Toad song. I just established why I'm not singing that right now. Okay, the homie, serious question. I'm not religious at all. How does one find faith? I grew up going to church, but I could never believe in anything because of how this isn't real. How is that possible, you know? Ooh, that is a brilliant question. So, here's, okay, so kind of going with the whole, oh, this isn't real, how could that be possible? At some point, everyone has to accept one thing or just deny it. And a good starting point is at some point, something supernatural had to have happened somewhere in history. So for people who, like myself, who are a Christian, we believe that God created the universe. So that'd be what I would consider to be one of the first supernatural acts of history. So we believe that God came down as a man in the form of Jesus, that he died and rose again. Like, these aren't things that are scientifically possible. And by nature, when people like try to say, oh, science disproves the Bible. Now, with the exception of, I find a lot of faults with a lot of dating methods people use for the age of the earth, personally speaking. So I'm a young earth creationist. And people are like, well, you have to take all these leaps of faith. And I'm like, I agree, there are some things I have to have faith in. I wasn't there when God created the earth. However, let's go the other direction. Let's say that, let's use this, let me grab something real quick. Okay, we have this box of Lego. Okay, so I have this box of Lego. Now, let's pretend that this is the earth. This is everything that got built. This had to be designed by someone. And that's what the Christian takes the point of view of. Now, what happens is that when you get to evolution, what most people who are atheistic tend to believe, they would add that basically everything happened through time and just small amounts of change. And even if you take that as scientific, which I don't, the problem is that with, even if you, okay, so if you are able to argue that everything in evolution happened, at some point, everything had to come out of nothing. Because what caused the Big Bang? And I'm not saying that, like, because I've heard some people say, oh, well, there was another universe before that, and then we could just keep going back and back. So at some point, you either have to accept that everything has always existed, or that it hasn't, or you can accept that God has always existed and everything else didn't. So that's why I'd start off with, at some point, you have to believe something that doesn't make sense. You just have to. That scientifically doesn't make sense. And then one thing I'd also say is that if you're curious about the Bible, just read it. Like, and I'm not saying you need to read the whole thing in one day. You don't. I don't actually know if that's physically possible, unless you like listen to it like 10 times fast, in which I don't know you'd understand anything. But I'd say if you're curious about reading the Bible, I'd say start. The book of John's a good place to start. If you want to know a lot about the life of Jesus, I mean, it's one of those things you can't just pick and choose verses to read because there's context to all of them. So like you've got the books at the beginning that are more historical, and sometimes it will talk about horrible things that happened. Not because the Bible's telling you to do it, but because it's saying this is what people did. So I'd say read the Bible in context is what I would say. So read books at a time, not just verses. I don't say read the whole book at once, but don't just jump from verse to verse without connecting the dots is what I'm saying. So yeah, that's what I would say for advice on getting to know your faith. And I would also I'd suggest going to a good Bible-believing church if there's one near you. But yeah, so that's my advice for you. And thank you for the serious question. I appreciate that. But yeah, thank you. Okay. Hey Jim Bubbalooey, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Let's see, is there a rainbow light? Yeah, the light right by the camera. I'm not going to shine it right at the camera because I don't want to blind you, but yeah, I've got a light that changes color. Because I think it makes it a little more interesting. If I'm doing something that's a little bit repetitive, there's at least changing light. Plus, I find it kind of nice. See the screen to be different. Hey, Jim Bubbly, I'm so glad to have you here as well. But yeah, so I was just pointing out the Lego. I'm actually saving this for a future project, which I'm not gonna give away right now. So I'll toss that over there for now. Okay, the homie. All right, sounds good. I've never read the Bible, but I've had a lot of free time lately. I'll give it a try. Thank you so much for the advice. Absolutely. And you ask anytime. Comment. You can even, if you have more questions, comment on a video or a post that I've made. I read all my comments, so I am always here if you have questions, man. Go play outside. Welcome to the stream. You were playing Roblox and now you're here. Awesome. I said hi, Diego. Okay, am I missing something YouTube culture-wise? I keep seeing people saying said hi, even when I've already responded. Does said hi mean something else? Or does it mean to, like, look at the comment? Like, it's fine either way. I'm just curious if I'm missing something. Because if it's just that I missed a comment that was a hi, that's okay. I just wanted to make sure I'm understanding people. Because I feel like I'm misreading someone. But if it's just saying hi, then hi to everyone. Hello. Okay, so we're building Proverbs. And I really liked the idea that Fluid had. The only thing is I don't know if I have leg or ants. Let's look through my animals and see if I can do ants. Actually, I just remembered, for my daily builds, I did an ant hill once. And I did them with Lego studs. I would like to do a build that's a little different. Let's see, what are some of my favorite proverbs? There's a merry heart doeth good like a medicine. There's so many good proverbs, that's the hard part. Is trying to pick one to build, or do I go more generic with having someone teaching proverbs? The only thing is, if I build someone teaching proverbs, I feel like I could fall into the trap of doing that for every Bible book build, and I feel like that's not very fair. Chase, after a while of not commenting, it'll pop up, so I guess they clicked it. Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. Go play outside. Hey, Chris, since I've been on your Lego Bible videos, I imagine making a little Lego set based on Genesis as a bookmark set. Like, with Adam and Eve and the tree, and they have the pieces, but they haven't used them yet. Ooh, that'll be cool. Jordan, am I going to name that Lego game I do sometimes? If you do, you might have time to do it. Not at the moment. Maybe later. I kind of wait to have lots of people in the chat to make it more fun for everyone. Let's see. Darth Ventura, if you want me to make... let me look at your profile picture. I don't build profile pictures very often, but let me at least have a look. That's a little complicated for me to build quickly. Comment it on one of my shorts so I can see it. I am thinking about doing a video where I build people's profile pictures, but doing like several in one video. Because what I don't want to happen is for this channel to just become the I build people's profile pictures channel. There are a few people on Instagram especially that their content is they just do the same thing every day, and I try to make it a little different. So that's the only reason I don't do profile pictures often, is because then it's just like, oh, build mine, and I want to try and do them in waves. That way I don't just build profile pictures the rest of my life. Let's see. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Jordan that was a typo. He goes to church with me. I know he's not telling people to leave when I'm explaining Bible stuff. Yeah, no, yeah. I think that was just a misunderstanding there. I'll see you then, Darth Venture. Have a good one. Hey, Pretzel, welcome to the stream. Oh, Darth Venture, you have map tomorrow. Is that the exams? Good luck, man. Good luck. That'll be a lot of work, so I'll be praying for you. And I'm not just saying that. I will be. I will pray for you tonight, and I will set myself a reminder to pray for you in the morning. Okay. I do not have ants. What proverb should I build? This is getting... Why ants for proverbs? What I was thinking, so Fluid was saying to make the build, I think it's the Bible verse, go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways and be wise. I do like that one, though. Maybe if I built like a giant brick-built ant carrying... That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Yep, I've got the idea now. Okay, so we're going to need some ground. And I just realized this Lego piece is about to fall off my shelf. There we go. Okay, so we've got some ground right here. We're going to make a brick-built ant carrying something really heavy. Because the whole point of the proverb saying, go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways and be wise, is that if you're lazy, like, go watch the ant, look at how like, hard-working the ant is, and, like, copy that, is basically what the proverb is saying. But yes, so that is what we're going for. Tim Brooks, Lila wants to know she likes your video. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that, Lila. Okay. Now I need to figure out how to build an ant. I'm going to pull up a picture of an ant, and before people are like, oh, Chris, don't you know what an ant looks like? I do, but not that big. Usually when I see an ant, I'm not like kneeling down and staring straight at them. So, let's get a reference picture of an ant. Okay. I want to try and go for a fairly realistic looking ant is my goal. But not like so realistic to the point that it's like creepy to look at. Okay, so the ant, it's got 3 sections. We've got the abdomen, thorax, the head. It's got 6 legs, got antennas, we've got mandibles. The mandibles will be holding something heavy to move. I'll probably build like a giant crumb or a seed is my guess. Okay. What is it, Sigma? What am I guessing? I'm guessing that you bought a cool action figure is my guess. Okay, so the first order of business is I think I'm going to build it... Do I start with the head or do I start with the back? I usually find starting from one end and going to the other one to be the best way to do it. I think I'm going to start with the thorax, which I believe is the end. Basically, I'm starting with the end. That's all I really was trying to communicate, is that I'm starting with the back of the ant. Okay. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing. So for those who are into Lego a lot, there's this building technique called snot building, which is not as gross as it sounds. We've got this piece that has a stud connection on 2 different sides, technically 3. And what we're going to do is we're going to build sideways. So the back of an ant is fairly rounded. And what we're doing to get that shape is I've placed 2 small pieces on either side so that I can put this like that and this one right here. And I've got a fairly rounded section for the back of the ant. Now, is there technically a small gap in between the pieces? There is, ever so slightly. But I think that that is fine. We're not trying to make... With my shorts, I try to remind myself I am making and releasing these usually every day is the goal. So I try to remind myself to not be too pedantic about like, oh, it must have every single detail known to man that an ant could have. I need to also release it every day. So gotta make sure I stay on schedule is the goal. And I'm gonna actually make a slight adjustment to this. And I'm going to make it double-sided. Oh, wait, no, I can't do it double-sided because then it won't be able to connect. Oh, no, it will. We're going to make it double-sided. Oh, also, while I'm building, guys, so I want to start doing building tutorials. Now, sometimes I'll show you exactly how to build something is what I'd like to do. But I also want to teach you guys, like, how to make builds, like how to design your own. So what are some particular things you guys like making that you would like tutorials for? Like, what are some of your favorite things you'd like to know how to build, but you're not sure where to start? That's kind of the idea I'm looking for right now. But yeah. Sigma, Pretzel. Let's see. Tim Brooks, I think Proverbs 26:11 would be a great build. Proverbs 26:11. Is that just the verse of what I was just quoting and I forgot the reference, or is it gonna be? Let's see. I want to see what Proverbs 26:11. Let's have a look at this one. Proverbs 26:11. For those wondering what the Proverbs 26:11 is, as a dog returneth to his vomit, so a fool returneth to his folly. Which is really good life advice. I'm not going to build that in Lego for this video though, Mr. B. But thank you for the suggestion. That was funny. Chase, don't want a joke? It's family friendly. Of course, it's a family friendly joke. I love jokes. Let's see, Go Blitz. I have an idea for the Genesis 1 set. It would be similar to the Sherlock Holmes one, but Adam and Eve, the serpent, the tree, and all the animals that I need to add in. That'd be very cool. Okay. I don't even know what Fluid wrote. Jim Bob Louie, make a sphere. I am not going to make a sphere because I made a sphere like for one of my first daily builds, and it was like a really tiny one. Very fragile, but it was actually not bad. Let's see. Oh, I missed one of your comments, Pretzel. Let's see. You bought more CDs. Nice. Jordan, I already decided I'm building the ant proverb. That's the one I'm doing, which... I'm trying to remember the reference for that one. Go to the ant, thou sluggard. Proverbs 6:6-8 is what it looks like to be. Hi, Banana Drawers. Welcome to the stream. And how did you make your text look different? I didn't know you could do that in YouTube. I mean, it makes sense you can, like, switch languages, but I didn't know you could, like, change the font of your comments. That's cool. How many languages do you know, Fluid? Are you using Google Translate, or do you genuinely know what you're typing? Go play outside. Build Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. This is just going to make Chris read Proverbs all stream, but I am here for it. Okay. I mean, I'm here for the stream regardless, because it's my stream. Okay. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Ooh, these are very good. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. That's very good. And while we're here, I'm going to turn to the ant proverb. That way you guys can hear what it sounds like. Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways and be wise, which having no guide, overseer, or ruler, provideth her meat in the summer, and gathereth her food in the harvest. But there we go. And that's why we're building an ant. And I just realized with the ant I'm building, I didn't make a spot for the legs. Are the legs connected to the back section? No, they're not. Okay, good. I got worried there for a moment. I was like, I don't have a spot for the legs to attach. It's going to be a legless ant. And legless ants don't live very long. Ooh, and I just had an idea. I feel like the ant... Ooh. Okay, so the build I'm doing has been changed ever so slightly. It's going to be a build that needs to be viewed from a particular angle now. Okay. Let's see, Banana draws. I don't know. It just happened. That's funny. Let's see. Why was the cell phone afraid of the dentist? Why would the cell phone be a friend of a dentist? Because he had a Bluetooth? He didn't have Bluetooth. Is it something Bluetooth related? That's my guess. Let's see. Go play outside. A meat in the summer. Oh, prepares her meat in the summer. It as in like gets food, like gathers food. In the Bible, whenever it says meat, it kind of just not always, but it just generally means food. That's what it's going for there. That's all it is. But yeah, so don't worry. But yeah, it's just prepareth meat in the summer. It's just like it gathers food in the summer because it knows it won't be able to get it later. That's all it is. Chase, he didn't want him to remove his Bluetooth. Oh, I was close. Okay. Jim Bubbalooey, Proverbs 28:1. I'm just going to be turning to Proverbs. I'm never going to build this ant. My ant doesn't have a body yet. Proverbs 28:1. Towards the end of Proverbs. Maybe after the builds through the Bible are done, maybe I need to like do a one that's just based on Proverbs. That'd be cool, doing a series of builds on Proverbs. That's not a bad idea. I feel like we could keep that going a while. Let's see. Proverbs 28:1. The wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are bold as a lion. That's a good one. I like that. Okay, I need to finish this ant. I need to make some progress. Why did the baseball player feel so lonely? Because he was home alone. Oh no. The Fluent's comments, I can tell they're in Hebrew, but I don't know what they're saying. Okay, time to continue this ant. Okay, there's a particular piece. No, not that one. Where is it? I've got too many pieces in here. Too many. Will this connect? Ooh, that way we could keep it more. Yeah, I'd rather make the build so it's not good from just one angle. I'd like it if it looks good. And I can, like, actually move the camera in the video. Okay. There we go. Yeah. I think this is the right call to make it a proper build through and through. And not just make it good from one angle. Some builds that's good, like the two-dimensional builds especially. But I like it if my builds don't look absolutely horrible from one angle. There we go. Okay. So we've got the ant's thorax, I believe is what it's called. Oh, I'm gonna add one more piece in there. And then I'll show you our progress so far. Okay. Oh. Okay, that piece won't fit. I'll show you my progress as soon as I put this piece in then. Okay, so I've added some depth to it. We've got kind of like this little sphere for its back. And now we're going to add the rest of it. And we're definitely going to be using more sideways buildings, so snot building as it's called. There we go. Okay. Go play outside. Should I make a joke book someday? That would be cool. Jim Louis, Proverbs 21. Other translations say the wicked run when no one pursues them. I think that's what the KJV says too. It's just very eloquent. That was not meant to be an attack. I could see that sound that way, but yeah, no, I'm used to reading it, so it makes sense to me. Let's see. Does an odd number take a letter away? Because what? I don't even know what that says. Let's see. What did the rubber on the show before leaving? I don't know. Oh no. What is my favorite Lego Star Wars set I have? Jordan asks. For me it'd probably be the Death Star, which is ironic because it's in pieces at the moment. But I will rebuild that eventually. I'm thinking I'll build it as like a special thing when I move out. Will be when I officially make it. Okay. Trying to make this ant not look horrible. Oh, this is actually where an ant's legs would start. So we need to make more connection points. And we essentially need to make another attachment for the body, which will look a little bit like the first section, but smaller? I think smaller. Yeah, that's... This is tricky. Very, very tricky. Okay, this actually needs to be angled up. Ooh, I'm starting to see how this could work, kind of. I don't like that, never mind. This is tricky. Making bugs is tricky. Is that right? I think we can get that to work. I think that is at least tolerable. We also need connection points for the legs. So we're gonna make... The middle section might be a little bit longer than ants actually are, but I need it to have legs. So If the ant is slightly not anatomically correct so that it has room for legs, I think that is okay. Let's see, we need some slope pieces. There we go. Okay. Oh wow, I got behind on the comments. I'm sorry guys, I got really behind. It moved a lot. Okay. Chase, I have to go, but I might join later in the stream. See you later. Bye, Chase. Another driver, Chris. Where did Pokemon hide during the storm? In a storm shelter. Oh wow, that's bad. That's really funny, actually. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I'm getting confused. Chris Comedies. Ooh. That was very nice. Thank you, Fluid. Those lyrics are very nice. Let's see. Jordan, making about anything in Lego is tricky. Yeah, but I like what I get to do. So it's not more a complaint. It's more just I was like, what am I doing? Okay. Okay, so real ant legs are like jointed, but I'm going to use these like tentacle pieces as the legs is what I'm going to try for now. Maybe. I'll see how it looks. It would make the building a little bit easier and not quite as much of a pain. We'll see if it looks good though, because I mean, if it doesn't look good, then it doesn't matter if it was easy, because then it has to look good. We don't want to do cheap builds. I think it's working. I'm feeling okay. We've got right now. It kind of just looks like a spider because I haven't added the head yet. So it kind of looks more threatening than I feel like an ant should right now. But I feel like it's the right. The only thing is, an ant's back legs are usually bigger than the other ones. So I'm gonna see if I can add something to make them larger. That doesn't look awful. That could. You know, we'll just accept the fact that his legs are a little bit smaller. I guess her legs, because if it's a worker ant, that makes it a lady. But yeah. If someone would like to think about what we're going to name our ant, and if you have a name for her, comment the name of the ant below. I think that would be cool if the ant has a name. There we go. Okay, we've got the ants. Technically it'd be skinny. I feel like we shouldn't add that piece there. There we go. Okay, we're gonna add the ant's head, which is a little more circular in shape. Okay, I can put these away for now. I'll put away the pieces we don't need. I feel like sideways building has been working really well. So I feel like we can do the ant's head with a sideways building technique as well. Oh, I think I'm seeing an idea forming in my mind. Yes, I'm seeing the basis of a plan. Okay, this is, I know it doesn't look like much, but this is the ant's head. This is our ant's head. I'm making an ant for Darth Ventura. That is what I am making. I am making an ant. Let's see. There's a scratch on my camera. I think the scratch might be on your screen. Why did the pig cross the road to become a legend? Ah, yes, Technoblade. Technoblade never dies. Chase, before I go, I love John 1:19. Jim Babalooey, making bugs is tricky. Does that bug you? Oh, man. And Alexandria, welcome to the stream. Let's see. You like the ant? Awesome. I'm glad you like it. Why did the scalper buy Pokemon cards? To have them do... Oh, man. Let's see. Yes, bro, got behind on comments. I'm catching up right now. Okay, there we go. I don't think there's a scratch on my camera. I don't know what you're talking about. Because on my screen, everything looks fine. Let me pull it up on my computer. Yeah, I don't know what scratch you're talking about, mate. I'm sorry. You keep saying look closer. I feel like you're just gonna like, you're trying to get like a screenshot of me like looking weird, like close at my camera. Look, I can't get any closer. There's a table here. I feel like you are pranking me. I am not falling for it any further. This is a prank and I refuse to fall for it even more. I'm gonna get back to building my ant. I am going back to the ant. Jim Babalooey, was that Mountain Dew? Yes, it was Mountain Dew. Hashtag sponsored, not sponsored. Okay, this ant's head actually looks pretty good, if I say so myself. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit of support to its body real quick. Okay. I just realized, though, I didn't make a way for the ant's head to attach to the body yet. So at the moment, it's just a beheaded ant. Where can I attach its head? Ooh, I could... Yeah, just extend it. Yeah, let's see. There's a few ways to do this. I feel like... Oh, do I have a double-sided stud piece? Come on. I know you're in here somewhere. That'll work, I think, maybe? Let's see. Oh, no. Man. Actually, I think I figured it out, guys. Slightly. Nope, I did not figure it out. Still not figured out. Almost there. Possibly figured out, maybe. Come on. Let's see. Yay! The ant's attached now. We've got to add a couple more details, but the ant's looking good. It's got a head now. Yay! Before it was just like a creepy headless ant, and that's not good. I'm going to take its head off while I add more detail, though. But it has a head now. And it can attach. We have confirmed that the head of the ant will attach. Which is very important, because I feel like if the ant dies in the proverb, the meaning changes slightly. Welcome back to the stream, Supra. Let's see. Oh, I have not read John 1:19 yet. Let me do that real quick. There we go. Just attaching the ant. Okay, John 1:19. There we go. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. Almost there. John 1:19. Was it John 1:19? Am I reading the wrong thing? Let's see. The John 1:19 I have is, and this is the record of John when the Jews sent priests and Levites from Jerusalem to ask him, "Who art thou?" It might be later. Let's see. Let's see. You want Revelation 20:15. I'm not up to Revelation yet, but I will look at it real quick. 20:15. I don't know if I'm going to build the Lake of Fire, to be honest. At least not for a short, maybe for a long form video when I can do more context. We'll see. We'll see, that depends. Is Caden still here? I don't believe so. Name the ant Big Justice. I'm not naming the ant Big Justice. What did the knight say before killing the dragon? Oh, you're so slay. Oh, that's so sad. It's funny, but oh man, that's sad. Okay. Let's see. 119. Am I gonna make a representative of the beast in Revelation? I don't know. Once I get to Revelation, I was originally thinking I would build when Jesus comes back on the horse, or maybe the rapture. But that's really going to depend on... It'll be a while before I'm at Revelation, because I do 2 of these a week. I've put it on halt slightly, because I'm trying to coincide another video releasing with the Bible book series. But we'll see. I might not do that way, because I want to continue the Bible book series, and it's been too long. Oh, I just realized I need to adjust this connection ever so slightly. And then we can continue with the ant. Okay. John 16:15. Okay. I'm gonna add a few Lego pieces first. I notice the antennas keep falling off. And that's not helpful, because it's kind of how an ant senses things and smells. Okay. Let's see. Jim probably gotta go have fun. I will have fun. I'll catch you later. Okay. I'm trying to get this ant done. And now we can add some food for the ant to be pulling. I'm thinking like a giant seed would be cool, because they tend to eat grains. So we're gonna make like a giant seed. Let's see. Or maybe we could do like... Trying to think. This is the ant we've got so far. She's a little not stable. But yeah, we've got the ant so far. You want me to at least read Revelation 12:19. I am a little bit behind on requested Bible verses. Let's get there real quick. Okay. Revelation, I lost the spot. 12:19. Let's see. I think I'm thinking the wrong passage, I think. There isn't a Revelation 12:19. What does RM stand for? Oh, Romans. I should have got that. I was like, Revelation doesn't have that. Romans 12:19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. That is very good. And then John 16:15. Oh, I turned to it on my first try. All things that the Father said are mine, and therefore said I, that he shall take of mine and shall show it unto you. This has been great. I like that we've been sharing Bible verses. It's been a lot of fun. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I was going to make a seed out of like this color, but I don't know if it's going to work. I'm trying to think, what other... They can move rocks. I could build a rock. I could make the seed brown. I think I'd have more pieces that way. Yeah, let's go with brown. I have more pieces that'll fit. Yeah. This will work much better. It can make like a giant seed that our ant is pulling along. Okay, that's a little bit too long. Yeah, there we go. We've got a seed now. Yeah, now it looks like the ant's moving a seed. Yeah. Okay, so we've got an ant moving a seed. And now let's add some detail into the build. Now, since it's an ant, the plants would be really big compared to it. So I feel like if we make, like, tufts of grass or something like that would be really tall compared to the ant. So maybe like have it like this and build like a really tall, sorry, let me angle it towards you. So like we've got the ant sitting right here. Maybe if we build like a tuft of grass that's really tall right here and then leave the front of it empty, that way we can see the ant easily. Okay. Jordan, Revelation 1:1. Okay, we shall read Revelation 1:1. We don't have a Bible verse of the day. We're having a Bible marathon. This is great. Let's see. Are you just putting out references, Jordan? Or is this like a reason you requested this? The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave on him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass, and he sent and signified by his angel unto his servant John. Wait, are you just saying you want me to read all... Are you trying to get me to read all of Revelation? Is that what you're trying to do, Jordan? I do need to get to building at some point. Yes, I don't know if there was a delay in the comments stuff eventually, but I did read that one. That was a really good passage with Romans 12:19. I think Jordan was trying to get me to... No, you don't have to apologize. I just realized what you were doing. You don't need to apologize. That's absolutely fine. Okay. Gonna build some blades of grass, which would be huge compared to an ant. So this is a little bit of an experiment trying to build a blade of grass. Compared to real life, this grass is going to be a little bit short, but that's kind of because I'll eventually run out of green pieces that will work for grass if I don't shrink them down a little bit. Okay, I'm going to need this. And what else was I looking for? I can't remember where it is. There we go. Okay, so I've got this piece right here, which will allow me to like change the angle the grass is at. That way it's at the same angle as the rest of the build. Now I just need some sloped pieces for the top of the grass. Okay, so we got a blade of grass right here. Now we're gonna make one that's fairly tall and doesn't bend as much. Still bends a little bit because grass is not perfectly straight, usually. Okay. Go like so. Get another jumper piece. Oh, the ant's head fell off. I feel like that happens a lot on this channel where I'm building something and their head falls off. Seems to be a recurring problem. Okay, I think another tuft of grass will be a good idea. Okay. There we go. What did the pirate become after causing the mutiny? A pirate of the... Oh, man. Oh, the jokes will never end. Let's see. We're not going to discuss the most sus Lego. We're not that kind of channel. Darth Adventure, when I have classes for stop motion, how much will they be? Usually for a week-long class, it's around about 100 for a week. But it is different depending on the class, so get back to me on that one. But the discussion about when the classes will be has started, so I will get back to you on that one. But Bricks and Minifigs will post it. I'll share the post on here, but the official announcement will be on their page. Okay, here's the build. So we've got some grass and the ant walking by. I think I'm gonna add the blade of grass right here as well. It's weird building at such a such a big scale for something that's really not actually that big, because an ant does not get that big. So I'm having to like think of like how big is grass compared to an ant, and the answer is huge. Grass is huge. It would be terrifying being as small as an ant. What's even more terrifying though is that if ants were human-sized, that would be awful. We would surely all die. Okay, nope, that's not the piece I need. Okay, there we go. Here is ants, and he is walking through the grass. There we go. There we go. Let me angle the build a little bit better for you. There we go. We've got our ants, got the grass. Oh, and I'm pretty happy how that came out. I like that. I think that'll work well for a video. Okay. Gonna put this back here. Okay. Let's see, we've got Psalms, Proverbs. I believe we're up to Ecclesiastes now. That's gonna be a tricky build too. Let's see. Let's see. Joshua 1:9 is on the cross necklace. You have awesome. I'm not gonna read all of Revelation 22:21. Gotcha. Fluid, remind me of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I've seen parts of that movie, but I've never sat down and watched it before. See a banana. Have a good one. Let's see. What move did the pig learn during his martial arts class? The pork chop. Okay, I've got to read 2 more passages. Here we go. Okay. We've got John 11:35. Okay. Oh, it's the Jesus wept passage because it's the shortest verse in the Bible. Jesus wept, and that's it. And then Jordan wanted Revelation 22:21. The grace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you all. Amen. The last Bible verse. Okay, just a reminder, guys, to please keep the chat family friendly and to not cuss in the comments, please. I have it, but I'm gonna delete the comment and then we'll move on after that. So we're good. I've got it. Okay. Yeah, I caught him. You're good. I got him. Thank you for letting me know, though, guys. I really do appreciate it. I know that you guys have my back. Yeah, whenever I speak, there's a slight delay on what I say to you guys. Kyle, too many ads? Like ads playing on the video? It's a live stream. There shouldn't be very many ads. Okay, let's see. Esther 8:9. You just gave me the longest verse in the Bible. I'm gonna speed read this. Okay, here we go. Then were the king's scribes called at the time in the 3rd month, that is the month Silvan, on the 3 and the 20th day thereof, and it was written according to all that Mordecai commanded unto the Jews, and to the lieutenants, and to the deputies, and the rulers of the provinces which are from India unto Ethiopia, and 127 provinces unto every province. Wow, this is a long verse. According to the writing thereof, unto every people, according to the language, unto the Jews, according to their writings, and according to their language. I forgot that Esther had that really long verse. There we go. And Joshua 1:9. Thank you for reminding me. Don't want to forget. Okay, Joshua 1:9. Have not I commanded thee, be strong and of a good courage, be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee, whithersoever thou goest. That is a good one. Okay. Let's see. Your name is not really Kyle. Someone hacked your account. I mean, you don't have to tell me your real name. In fact, it's probably safer if you don't, so. Okay, Lego build suggestion. Build Pops from Regular Show. I've never watched Regular Show. Oh, you want me to read Joshua 1:9 again? You couldn't hear it? Let me try that. I will do that for you, because that's one of my favorite Bible verses. I got you. Okay. Joshua 1:9. Have not I commanded thee, be strong and of a good courage, be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee, whithersoever thou goest. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's see. I'm thinking, so the next build I'm up to is Ecclesiastes. Okay. So this is one where I can actually go into the language a little bit. Hey Jordan, let's try not to pick fights in the comments, okay? Creationary? You know what? Let's try Creationary while I think of builds. That's a good idea. Let's do Creationary. Okay, a reminder for those who have not played Creationary, if it's been a while, because it has been a while since we've played it. I'm going to angle the camera a little further down. I'm going to make a Lego build, and you've got to try and guess what it is. As soon as I stop build, as soon as I say go, you can start guessing. There will be, let me pull up my scoreboard. There are going to be 10 rounds of Creationary. Oh wow, it has been a while since we've played. Okay. Making the scoreboard real quick. I accidentally put, there we go. Okay, so I've got a scoreboard. Here we go. I'm gonna move the score so I can actually see the comments at the same time. Okay. Chase, we're really close to 20 likes. Awesome. Okay, here we go. So, we're about to play Creationary. So, as soon as I say go, you may try and guess the Lego build. I am shuffling the cards a little bit though, because I want to make sure we don't get ones that I've done before. I feel like soon I'm just going to stop making builds without having a reference card. Okay, here we go. The first one. Okay, I'm not going to give a hint. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. I'm going to start with, where is it? I need a certain piece. There we go. Okay. Got that. And then build two of those. Okay, and it's rolling away, so I'm going to stand it up for a little bit. And then... Okay. Who knows what that is? Oh, let me zoom it in a little bit. What is this? Okay. How quickly before someone gets it? If I need to make another one. Slight typo, but I'm going to give it to Fluid. Because I know what a knoff is. A knoff is a knife. Nicely done, Fluid. Fluid got it first. As always, just a reminder. Because of the delay in the chat, sometimes it's going to look like that someone else, that you might have commented something before someone else. But I go based on what's in my chat. But that's 1 point for Fluid. Nicely done. Okay. Moving on to round 2. Here we go. For round 2 of Guess That Lego Build. Okay, here we go. I've done that one before. Okay. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, start guessing. Okay, we'll get some ground. Okay, that's... I'm gonna dump some pieces to make that... Oh, I dumped way too many. Ah, I dropped them on the floor. Gonna pick that up because I don't want to step on that later. Okay. Okay. No one's guessed it yet. Let's see. Okay, some of you are guessing animals. That is, it isn't. Oh, Fluid got it again. It's a giraffe. Oh wow, the yellow kind of made hard. There we go. It's a giraffe. It's a very highly detailed giraffe. Fluid got it again. That is a point for Fluid Studios. Nicely done, Fluid. I'm going to pull apart my very ugly giraffe now. Ugh. The key with this game, for me at least, it's not to make a detailed build, it's to get the generic shape. So, here we go. Okay. I'll put the ground away. That is 2 points for Fluid. Who will be the first person to get a point besides Fluid? Here we go. Okay. I've done that one before. I'm gonna have to stop making my own cards. Ooh, that's a good one. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. Gonna actually use that again. And then... where's the piece? Okay. There we go. Has anyone guessed it yet? Not yet. Although some people are close. I mean, you can give up, but I'm not going to end the game because someone gave up. We keep going. Let's see if I add... I think Fluid got it again, but let me double check. Fluid got it again. It's a pool. Yes, no one... Pond was... he also commented Pond. But yeah, that's another point for Fluid Studios. It was a swimming pool. Not a hot tub. That will not work. It was Fluid. What do you mean? How is it not fair? This is like the most fair game ever. It's literally impossible for him to cheat. That is the tiny... Well, yeah, it's meant to be tiny builds. Because I need to build them in like 2 seconds. Okay, that's 3 points for Fluid. He has won 3 times in a row. It's not unfair to win 3 times in a row. I can't... I'm not gonna be like, oh no, he's too good at the game. That's not how we do things here. You guys just gonna have to luck in to beat him. Or maybe we're gonna have a first time when someone got 10 points. We'll see. Okay, we're moving on to... Actually, we're gonna do one more round of easy mode. I'm not gonna mute Fluid. I'm not muting Fluid. That would be mean. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! There we go. Okay. It is not a fire hydrant. Okay. Trying to do it based on how they illustrated it. We'll see if that works, though. Okay. No one's commented it yet. Well, some people are on the right genre. That's all I'm going to say for now. Keep in mind, I'll give a hint. This is definitely a mini scale build. This is something that's usually much bigger, but I'm making it smaller to make it possible to build. Okay. Oh, some people, I think you're on the right track. Those of you who are guessing types of buildings are on the right track. It's just, what kind of building is this? Okay. Let me see. Is this a bad angle? Let's see. No, I just haven't made it tall enough. This is kind of a tricky build. I tried to go with the color scheme they gave me, but I think that was a mistake. Go. Go Play Outside has got it. It is a... Oh no, sorry, Chase got it. I'm sorry, Go Play Outside. Chase barely beat you with Factory. I'm sorry. But because I saw both of you, I'm going to give you both a point. This is how it's going to work. This is a point for Go Play Outside and a point for Supra. So it is a point for both of you. Supra and Go Play Outside both get a point because that was so close that I'm going to do both of you. Go Play Outside. Okay. And I'm going to just count that way. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm going to count that as 2 rounds just to make my scoreboard less complicated. Okay. We'll pull apart the factory after this is done. We're going to move on to the next build. Okay, we are now moving on to the next difficulty. Here we go. Excuse me. It looks like Fluid decided to be nice. Thank you, Fluid. That was polite of you. Okay. Ooh, this is going to be a fun one. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. That'd be too easy. Okay. Gonna need some of these. And... okay, I need to not worry about crazy details. I just need to build the basic idea of what this is. Not get caught up too much on crazy details. Okay, in fact, I'm going to lie this down to make it a little easier for you guys to see it. There we go. Okay, let's see. No one's got it yet, so I'm going to keep going. Okay. It's not a snowball. I think Jordan has got it. It is a snowman. Jordan barely got that one. Nicely done. That is a point for Jordan. I think that's your first point, Jordan. Nicely done. Way to go. Awesome. Okay, now for round 7. It does look like a number 8. I'll give you that. It is pretty close to a number 8. I'm going to pull this one apart again. There we go. Pulling that apart again. See you, Kyle. Have a good one. Thanks for joining the stream. Okay. Here we go. Another round on level 2 difficulty. We've done that one before. Okay. Here we go. We've literally done... why? All the ones that we've already done are sitting at the top. Or maybe I've just played this too many times. Another factory. How is there 2 ones that suggest to build a factory? That doesn't even make sense. Ooh, I like that one. I don't even know how I'm going to build that, but I'm going to try it. 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go. Okay, I need ground. And I've used all my ground pieces. There we go. Okay. Okay. Wait, do I not have this as a piece? Okay, today we're going to see if you can guess it based on one Lego piece. Let's see, can I zoom in? There we go. It's this Lego piece. What does this Lego piece represent? I want to see if someone can figure it out if we do it with one Lego piece. I'm just curious. Let's see. I just want to say the shape is completely 100% accurate. Okay, let's see. No one's got it yet. Oh man, you guys are going through it so quickly. I mean, it is a pointy thing, but I need to be more specific. It's not a tower. It's okay. Let's see if I can give a hint. People do live in these. Not as many as they used to, but people do live in these. I want to see if you can get off of one Lego piece. It's something specifically that people live in. If it goes a little bit longer, I'll give you a country that these people lived in these. And Fluid got it. It is a teepee. It's a teepee. that the Native Americans lived in, except it's very tiny. I wanted to see if you guys could do it with one piece. Nicely done, Fluid. Like, I'm gonna zoom it back out again. There we go. Back to normal. Nicely done, Fluid. Oh man, Robot Ham with a yurt. I would have accepted that answer too, if I'm completely honest. If you know what the word yurt means, you're doing well. So, okay, we have got 3 more rounds. Here we go. This is going to be the last round on medium difficulty. Here we go. Who names their house teepee? It's what Native Americans lived in. You've never heard of a teepee before? I'm sorry, man. School has failed you. They should have taught you that. I'm sorry, man. Oh, man, these are some good ones. You know, I'm going to use this card twice, so there's only going to be 1 round of 3 difficulty. Because I like 2 of these ones. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. Do I have a piece for this? I should have checked before. Oh, yes, there we go. Okay. Yeah, let's see. People guessing Kraken. I'm so proud that you guys would want that to be the build. It'd be so cool if it was, but that is not what it is. Are you serious? Did Fluid get it already? I think Fluid got it already. Did he say lily pad? Fluid already got it. Man, it's like he can read my mind. I promise you guys he's not cheating. Literally the only way that he could be cheating is if he had the cards and knew which ones I was picking up. And also, I feel like this game is older than most of the people in the chat. So I don't know if he'd have the access to the cards. I don't see how Fluid could look at the card unless he, like, owns them. Which, it would still be cheating, but that'd be dedication. But I would never accuse Fluid of cheating. I would never. Okay. Here we go. Round 9. Here we go. There we go. Wait, did he say that he saw it? Oh, wait, he did see the card. Wait. Did I actually show the card? Did I actually do that? Wait, did you actually see the card, Fluid? Did I accidentally show it at the screen? We might need to pause for a moment here. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, I was about to say, it was like, also, everyone will be able to see it, so we're going to continue. Also, my phone is broken. It says I have 1 viewer. And there's currently way more people than that viewing it. Okay, don't worry, guys. We're going to continue on. Round 9. Here we go. Oh, I already saw what the card was. Okay, there we go. Round 9. And start guessing. Oh, where's that? Oh, the factory's on it. I need the ground from the factory. That Lego piece went flying across the room. Hopefully I don't step on that later. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna put that there, that one there, that one there. There we go. This one's a little tricky to build, so I'm kind of hoping you guys don't guess it like straight away, because I actually want to build this. Okay. I'm going to add that as well. Okay. Oh, it's already been guessed. Coleman, it is a basketball court. I barely got to it. I just built the little rings at the end. It is, at that point, goes to Coleman. Nicely done. That was quick, man. That's crazy. Nicely done. That was so fast. I barely built anything. I'm going to pick up that piece that I accidentally threw across the room, because I don't want to step on that later. Except it has... Oh, there it is. I thought it had disappeared for a moment. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna pull this apart real quick. Okay. There we go. Okay. This is going to be the final round. Now, I will say, while first place is definitely already taken, everyone else, if you have got a point at least once, you are in the running for second place. So, here we go. 3, 2... Oh, wait, I need to look at the card first. Ooh, okay. 3, 2, 1, go. We don't need that. Okay. I think this will work. Yes, we're gonna do that. Do that. Okay. Go Play Outside has got it! Oh, I actually put the head on crooked. But Go Play Outside has already got it. It was a bat. And Go Play Outside was the first to get it. Nicely done. Nicely done. That was awesome. Okay. I'm going to pause the music real quick. Okay, I want a drum roll in the chat as I announce the finalists and the winner of today's round, even though you probably already know. But still, I want a drum roll in the chat. So I want that whatever emoji you like, spam that on the little button thing on the side. I can't remember how to do that. But yes. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, Chase, but you did not beat him to it according to my chat, and I can only go based on what I see. But here we go. Okay, we've got a drum roll in the chat, and tied for third place, we have Supra, Jordan, and Carlman each with 1 point. So nicely done to you two. That was the tie for third place. Sorry. And in second place with 2 points, we have Go Play Outside. Nicely done, Go Play Outside. And in first place with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points, so half of the possible points, we have Fluid Studios. So nicely done to Fluid. Very good job. You did an awesome job today. Okay, and for those who are like, oh, Fluid's cheating. Fluid practiced and practiced and practiced. Because for our first 3 or 4 rounds, he barely got any points. So don't hate on Fluid. He's been practicing and getting better and better. So nicely done to everyone. Good sportsmanship. So nicely done. And I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm a little tired. And I've got a lot of work to do. So I think I'm going to have to call the stream there for tonight. Yeah, Chase, it has to go based on my chat. It's not going to be the same. It's based on internet connection. So I can only go based on what I can see. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. I'm trying to see, what is Jordan spelling? Or is that just random letters? Well, anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I had an absolutely awesome time. That was a very good round of Creationary. So, nicely done. And we've already done a bunch of Bible verses of the day. So, thank you so much for all the suggestions, guys. I will catch you next time. Have a good one. And remember, God is good.